Hello? Hello? Hope the volume is working. All right. Okay. Anyone that's tuning in, drop a like. I am doing one question readings for $20. Just keep in mind that these are quick 411 messages. They're not like my personal readings where I, use multiple decks to clarify, use oracle decks to clarify. So these are just really quick 411 messages. Just keep that in mind. Hi, Lady Divine. Welcome. Everyone drop a like if you guys are tuning in. It helps the algorithm. It gets more people to see, come in and join. All right. So I am going to post the payment details, CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. I'm also taking Stripe also. So anyone looking for a question reading, quick 411 messages. These readings are no longer than 3 to 5 minutes. All right. You could send your payment now. I will answer the questions as the payment are coming in. And I will also timestamp the readings too, so that you guys could go and look back at it. Just want to make sure that. So you guys, I'm only taking Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe as payments, okay? No super chats. Any super chats that come in, I take that as a donation, all right? Anyone looking for a reading? Hi, Anjali. Drop a like if you guys are in the chat. That sort of helps the algorithm. Anyone looking for a one question reading, send your payment. I think I want to go grab a tissue. Hold on one sec. I'm going to grab a tissue. My nose is kind of runny, you guys, okay? Do I have any tissues in here? No, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back. I'm going to turn on the air here too. Anybody looking for a one question reading, you can send your payment. I'll be on here for at least an hour and a half or 2 hours. All right. Okay. One question reading for Anybody looking for a one-question reading, send your payment. Drop a like if you guys are tuning in. One second. I think I'm going to use another deck here. Anybody looking for a one-question reading, you can feel free to send your payment. Try and attach your question for a payment too. I'm pretty sure the alerts didn't go out. Which deck do I want to use? All right, let me just use this one here. Anybody looking for a one-question reading, send your payments. Or anyone wants to chit-chat, just talk about stuff, anything about personal growth, spiritual growth, healing, psychic work, mediumship work, tarot, shamanic work, healing work, anything that's going on in the world that you want to talk about that has any sort of spiritual aspects or spiritual connection to that you are wondering about. Anybody in the room, in the chat, drop a like. Anybody looking for a reading, a quick 411 message. That's 3 to 5 minutes long. You can send your payment. People that are sending payment interested in a one-question reading, try and attach your question to the payment if you can. All right. Hey. I'm just going to wait for people and see what happens. Hold on a sec. I think someone sent me payment. Nicole. No, Tony. Let's see. Well, let me put this this like this so you can see. All right, so Tony here. So Christian's feelings towards Tony. Okay. So Tony is 1035. Okay, what are Christian's feelings and intentions towards Tony? Messages for Tony here regarding Christian. What are Christian's feelings and intentions towards Tony? Messages for Tony regarding Christian. What are Christian's feelings and intentions towards Tony? Okay. With the Four of Wands, okay? Four of Wands, stability, happiness, commitment here, you know, marriage. Let's see. We have the Empress, Libra, Taurus, okay? And also the Four of Cups here. Seems like he's seeking some sort of stability here with you. You know, seems like with the Empress here, you know, this is the energy of like, you know, someone who's very stable, very grounded, very caring, very nurturing. Now, if you guys are in some sort of separation here, I mean, he could be reaching out to you with some sort of apology here, okay? Due to some sort of like misunderstanding that you guys had here, all right, with the Five of Swords. So if you are separated from him, okay, expect some sort of communication from him with an apology. Okay, it seems like he wants things to be stable here with you. He's thinking about you. He's missing you here, and I feel like he wants to communicate with you. If you guys are separated, I feel like he hasn't been able to move on from you, or that he's losing sleep over this situation here with you, Tony. The World, Ace of Wands. Did something ended here? Because I feel like this person, like Christian, kind of went towards his passion here. Okay. I mean, with the Devil and the Ace of Wands here, I mean, the connection could have ended because, you know, he could have gone towards somebody else here. Okay. You know, sometimes, you know, to me, you know, the Ace of Wands and the Devil card is a representation of like, you know, cheating, or like he just couldn't control himself or something like that. All right. But it seems like he does want to come back around and talk to you and communicate with you and apologize to you. I mean, we have the Devil card here. So, you know, it could be indication that he has control issues or like a sex addiction here. Okay. Let's see. The Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. If you were to come back together with him, here's the thing. I do feel like whatever has happened that led to some sort of separation, led to some sort of misunderstanding here, it might possibly happen again, because I feel like whatever happened here, this was like a major wake-up call for you. You know, you might have came to a realization that, you know, his behavior was not going to change. Okay. And I feel like you realize that you deserve better. Okay. Or that you realize that you needed to reclaim your power because, you know, perhaps you felt like this person was controlling you or something like that. Page of Swords. I do feel like he is obsessing over you. He's spying on you a lot. Okay. He's watching you. But it just seems like he's coming back around with some sort of commitment here. Okay. Some sort of apology. You could be dealing with the twin flame here with the Four of Wands. This could be a connection that's incredibly intense. Okay. But in terms of any sort of changes that I feel or see here, I really don't feel that. It just seems like it's like tower moment after tower moment after tower moment because of this behavior here that's led to some sort of separation or some sort of misunderstanding here. Okay. So Tony, I hope that was helpful. Let's see. Moving on to the next person here. We have NW. Let's see. NW. NW. Okay. So I'm just going to put NW here. So the timestamp for NW is 14:59. Okay. Energy between NW and Ricardo. Tell me about the energy between NW and Ricardo here. You're welcome, NW. Tell me about NW, the energy between NW and Ricardo here. What does NW need to know about the connection between herself and Ricardo? Let's get one more here. We have the Tower here, Aries Scorpio energy. 5 of Pentacles here. It could be a situation that someone's insecurities and fear of abandonment is coming up here. Now, it could be a situation that there was like an abrupt Tower moment that maybe ended the connection here, where someone here is feeling lonely without somebody. Okay, so it seems like it was quick. It was abrupt here. Let's see what else we have here. Seems like there was some sort of secrets here. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to this connection, I feel like there's a lot of fear here. A lot of fear of, possible bad stuff happening here. Okay, or that there could be secrets here too. Tell me about this Moon card. Why is this Moon card here? Three of Wands. Between the connection between you, NW, and Ricardo, there's a lot of change and a lot of conflict that's happening here. With the 5 of Cups here and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay? A lot of sudden and abrupt changes. And I feel like it has something to do with secrets here. It's almost like an energy between you and Ricardo. This connection is not really going anywhere. Yeah, it's not really going anywhere. It's not really moving forward. All right, let's see what else we have here. I'm going to get one more here. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I don't know if you guys are separated here. I mean, there could be some sort of potential reconciliation here down the future. Okay, perhaps in the next 3 weeks or the next 3 months here. There's definitely some issues here that you guys are not dealing with, or that things are not getting resolved here. Okay. Is there a possible for resolution? Yes, it takes 2 to tango, but if one person is working on that resolution and another person's not, it's definitely not going to work here. Okay. 7 of Cups, Page of Cups here. There's a bit of an emotional immaturity here. I don't know. I just feel like whoever you're dealing with here, I mean, I feel like someone here lives in a fantasy land. Someone here does not live in reality. Okay. So, I do feel like there is a situation here where I feel like maybe something suddenly ended here. Okay. Due to fear. And I feel like someone here could be coming back around in the future here, maybe in the next 3 weeks or the next 3 months, where there could be some sort of reconciliation between you and your person here. Okay. So, wait, we are separated. It happened fast. I had anxiety that it would end, which manifested in the end. Literally said it pushed him away. Oh, that kind of makes sense here. Yeah, that kind of makes sense here. I mean, someone here needs to work on overcoming their fears and insecurities here. Okay, because a lot of times, when we have fear and insecurities and we don't stay on top of it, it kind of gets transferred over to the partner. So I can't understand where he's kind of coming from. It's really up to you. Or what you're willing to do in order for this to work. But you have to stay on top of what led to the separation here, because I just feel like, he just doesn't want to talk about the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. If his reassurance is not giving you that assurance that you are safe, then you have to work on yourself. Why are you in a relationship and you're not feeling safe? You have to ask yourself, what is it about me? What's going on with me that I can't accept? Just accept this relationship and receive it, and be open to giving and receiving love, because it seems like he does love you. It's just that someone's insecurity, someone's fears got in the way here. Okay, so if you're in a relationship still feeling like you are not loved or that you don't deserve love, or that you're wondering, if someone here truly loves you or if you truly deserve it, you got to work on yourself before you are in a relationship with somebody else, because what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, yes, can damage and ruin a relationship. Yeah. Because, like I said, a lot of times when we have our own fears and our own insecurities, we transfer it to the other partner. And it seems like it seems like he just kind of like, dipped out because of that. All right. So I do feel like there can be some sort of resolution here. Okay. But you have to stay on top of your insecurities here. You have to work on yourself. Yeah. Basically have to work on yourself before you have to work on yourself, work on your own relationship with yourself in order to be in a relationship with somebody else. Because if you're not good with yourself, there's no possible way that you could be good with the other person. Does that make sense? Because anytime, a lot of times, what's going on in our world, we basically reflect that out. So yeah, before you even get back into a relationship with him, I would take some time out and work on yourself first. Yeah, because when you have that strong, solid foundation for yourself, you have that self-love for yourself, that's how you cultivate and manifest healthy relationships with other people. If you're not good with yourself, there's no possible way that you can have a successful relationship with somebody else, unless you are staying on top of your triggers. That is the only way. That is the only way. I wouldn't say that because you have all this baggage and all this trauma and all this pain that you dealt with, that you can't be in a relationship. You definitely can. But you have to stay on top of all your triggers here. You have to be actively working on it consistently. Consistently. Okay. So, hi, Pretty P. Okay, I'm glad that was helpful, and you're welcome, NW. You're welcome. Okay, moving on to the next person. Let's see. Moving on to the next person here. Let's see who we have. I think we have AJ. Okay. Okay, AJ here. So AJ. I think I saw AJ's question. Okay. So AJ will be 23. Okay. Am I on the right path in my career? Okay. What messages do we have here for AJ? Is AJ on the right path when it comes to her career? Messages for AJ. What messages do we have here for AJ? Is AJ on the right path when it comes to her career? Is AJ on the right path? 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 What messages do we have here for AJ? Is AJ on the right path when it comes to AJ's career? Let's get one more here. Lots of towers coming out. Okay. This is like, we have the tower, Aries, Scorpio energy here. The Knight of Cups here. I would say no. When it comes to your career path, I say no because the tower is kind of like a no card for me. I just feel like it's not emotionally fulfilling for you, or that when it comes to your career path, I feel like you need a better creative outlet. Like I feel like you're a really creative person, and you feel like you should be doing something in the creative field here. Okay, Knight of Cups. Oh. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here and the Three of Wands. Yeah, when it comes to your career path, it feels like you're not really going anywhere. You feel like, with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be a situation that you're feeling like you're financially unstable here. Okay, or that you don't really have a lot of financial freedom with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here and the Three of Wands. So I would say no, you're not on the right path here, because I feel like, it's showing that you're not on the right path, but not being on the right path is also the right path because it's leading you towards the right path. Does that make sense? Sometimes we have to go through these difficult work situations in order for us to get to where we need to be. I mean, long story short for me, I was working in insurance for a very, 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 very long time until COVID hit. And, I lost my job and now I'm doing this. I've been doing this ever since then, So I feel like, one thing always leads to another here. Now, are you on the right path here? No, but also you are sort of on the right path. You're meant to be on this path because being on this path, even though it's not the right thing for you right now, you will find something else that's better for you in the future here. But I do feel like you do belong in some sort of creative field here. Something with design, something with the arts here. Something that's in fashion or something like that. Something where you create something and make something here, such as like, paintings, sculptures or music or something like that. You could also work in like interior design, or like you could design stuff on computers or something like that. Okay, but whatever you're doing here, this is not your jam here. Yeah, you're just feeling like you're emotionally unfulfilled, because I feel like your heart's not in it. And you feel like when it comes to your career here, it has always been very challenging for you because this King of Pentacles fell out in the challenge position. Okay, so finances and career has been very challenging for you. It seems like you're trying to find your place. It seems like you're trying to find your life's purpose. I feel like you're trying to find what drives you here, what you love to do. So I feel like that's something that you're trying to figure out. And my best advice, if you want to find out what you're meant to do in life, I highly recommend meditation. I recommend it to all my viewers. I recommend to all the clients that I work with. The reason why I recommend meditation, just so you know, meditation is not all about silencing the mind. That's great. If you consistently practice, yeah, and you're disciplined about it and you're consistent about it, eventually you can. But it's also about going within, searching for those answers within yourself. Because what we're meant to do in this lifetime, it's embedded into the stars. And when we get sent back, when we get reincarnated and sent down to Earth, part of those stars are actually embedded into our DNA. So what happens is that when you go within, the answers that you seek for in life actually comes from within yourself. So what we're meant to do, actually, we're the embodiment of it. So if you could connect with yourself and meditate, those answers will naturally come in for you. Okay. So, I do believe that even though you feel like you're not on the right path, you are on the right path because it's going to lead you towards the next thing that you're meant to do. Okay. So try not to worry, try not to freak out. Okay. You are on the right path. When I look back at my situation, I had freakouts. I was angry. I was getting physically sick, with my job. And I just knew that, certain things had to happen in order for me to get to this place where I'm at today. So yes, for you, you are on the right path, even though if you feel like you're not. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, AJ. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. Let's move on to the next person here. So we have Cookie. Okay. I'm just gonna put Cookie. Cookie 12. If it's okay for me to refer you to as Cookie, that's fine. Sometimes people have other tags and they don't want to use their name, so I'm just gonna call you Cookie. Okay. So Cookie is 29. Let's do 15. Okay, what's coming in for Cookie in love? What's coming in for Cookie in love? Messages for Cookie in love. What's coming in for Gina in love or Cookie in love? Let's see. Gina. So Gina's fine. So I got Gina here. Gina, what's coming in for Gina in love? What's coming in for Gina in love? What's coming in for Gina in love? We have the 8 of Swords. You need to work on releasing the past situation that you were in here with somebody that you were dealing with, and you need to heal. You need to heal first in order for you to be in the next relationship, okay? This is about taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself, loving yourself at this time here. Because, you know, if you're looking to jump into another relationship immediately after getting out of your situationship and not doing the work to heal, anything that you haven't worked on healing in this prior situationship will get transferred over into the new relationship. So you want to go into a relationship with a clean slate, with not all the baggage kind of tagging along with you, okay? Because also, if you really think about it, it's not fair to the new person that's coming in that actually really truly wants to be in a relationship. You know, I always say when you get out of a relationship, when you break up with someone, take some time out for yourself. Don't think about immediately jumping to a new relationship because it doesn't help yourself, it doesn't help the other, it doesn't help the new relationship that you're stepping into. Heal, 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 heal. You have the temperance card in the reverse. So I don't know if you have, I don't know if you're in this energy of like, you have no intentions of healing. Okay. You need to focus on your healing here, finding your center, finding your balance again. Because it seems like, you know, being in that situationship, you could have lost it along the way here. And I feel like, you know, with the Eight of Swords here, you know, right now in this current moment, you're in constant fear of consciousness, and you can't bring that into a new relationship. You know, if you're in constant fear, that means you're not open to having a new relationship here, even though you're telling yourself that you want that. Okay. With the Eight of Swords, we have the Temperance card in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you need to focus on your healing here. Okay. Like I said, even if you were to find like Joe Schmo on the street tomorrow, you get into a relationship with that guy and you don't do any work to heal from the situationship, this is all going to get transferred over to the other relationship because this is a imprinted trauma. Yeah, any sort of trauma that you deal with that you have dealt with, experience that you don't deal with, you don't handle it, it goes into a new relationship, and you don't want that. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that constant fear, anxiety, and worry. So this is about, you know, taking some time out and working on healing that hurt and that pain that you've experienced here. Yeah, it's going to be an issue if you jumped into a new relationship. There's going to be arguments. You know, there's going to be fights. There's going to be jealousy here. Okay, so work on yourself. Work on yourself here. Okay, work on yourself here. Don't think about jumping into a new relationship immediately. And this new relationship that you're wanting to go into, it's not going to save you. You know, only you could save yourself. You know, people tend to have a tendency to jump into relationships because they believe that the other person can heal their pain, can heal their suffering, you know, can get rid of all their issues. That's not true. The only way that can happen is that you do that. You don't put that responsibility onto somebody else because it's not fair. Okay, so work on yourself. Work on yourself here. All right. So that was for Gina. All right, moving on. Moving on. I hope that was helpful, Gina. So we have Hector here. I'm just going to put Gina. I'm looking at Cookie. That's so weird. Okay. Gina. Hector. Hector, what is your question? I'm going to put 05 and 20. Okay. Okay, love and clarity. Okay, tell me about Hector and love. What messages do we have here for Hector and love? Messages for Hector and love. What does Hector need to know when it comes to love at this time? Messages for Hector when it comes to love. What does Hector need to know in love? Messages for Hector in love. What does Hector need to know in love at this time? With the Ten of Cups here. Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's a situation here that you might be missing somebody here. This is someone that you've been together for quite a long time here, especially with the Six of Cups. If it's not a long time, this could be indication that you guys have a past life soulmate connection here. With the High Priestess, there could be a situation that you're in right now that you're not talking to the person that you're with, okay, or that you were with. All right, there's definitely some sort of no communication, or there's some sort of separation here. Okay, let me just see what else we have here. Seems like there's a situation that you're dealing with here. It's quite intense here. It seems like you're dealing with a karmic here, even perhaps, a twin flame here. Seems like there's definitely some sort of conflict that you're having with this individual. Sometimes for me, with the Justice card and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, this could be a representation of divorce and separation. Someone here wants to separate for good. If you guys are not married, this commitment, this bond is being broken here. All right. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It seems like there was some sort of third party situation. Someone here got their heart broken here. So I don't know if someone here left somebody, turned their back on somebody here and left, and you feel like someone's heart's broken here. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a few more here. Seems like someone here was playing somebody. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the Ten of Wands here. I don't know, whoever you're dealing with here, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is the person that you're dealing with here. This person is clearly not serious about a relationship here, okay? And whoever you're dealing with here, this person also has a lot of baggage too, all right? So I feel like for you, when it comes to this person, you have a decision to make whether you want to stay or go. And pretty much, you've seen what you've seen. This is what this person has shown you. Try not to debunk it. Try not to make excuses. Try not to second guess it. Try not to make excuses for this person. This person has shown you that this person's a shithead, and that's who this person is. And, that's it, So for you, whatever this person has shown you here, okay, basically, this person has shown you some sort of closure here. This is closure, basically. How they treat you is closure, all right? When it comes to the situation, I actually don't really see this coming back together, or I don't see this situation changing, okay? Let's see. Nine of Cups here. Whoever you're dealing with here, this person's incredibly selfish here. Yeah, very selfish, only looking out for their own cups here and nobody else. But I feel like if you're separated from this person, you could be missing this person a lot. All right. Two of Pentacles here. I feel like someone here doesn't want to be alone. Yeah, and I also feel like someone here is wondering if they made the right decision, if you separated from this person, if you cut this person out. I feel like you did. I feel like you did. Because whoever this person is, this person's only looking out for their own selfish needs here. Okay, so that does it for Hector here. I'm going to switch decks again. Who's next? So we have Bernice. Okay. Bernice, what is your question? I'm going to put Bernice here. Bernice. Bernice is 39. 3908. Okay. Bernice, what is your question? I've been wanting to be physically intimate with a guy I've been romantic with, but I had to wait for health reasons. I'm wondering once I'm clear if I should move forward. Oh, I heard yes. You're welcome, Hector. I heard yes. You should be intimate with him. Why not? Yeah, I heard yes. So this is kind of like a yes or no question. So whatever jumps out, yes or no, that is your answer. Okay. But take it easy and take it slow, okay? Try not to rush it. I don't know what kind of procedure that you had here. I feel like you need to take some extra time to recover and heal, okay? So just take your time with it and try not to rush. But yes, you should be intimate with him, okay? Yeah, you should be intimate. You can be intimate with him. You just need to take things slow and try not to rush it, because I feel like if you do, you might injure yourself. Yeah, you might injure yourself. Okay, so just be careful. All right. So moving on to the next person here. Okay, anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payment. I'm still taking questions. I'll probably be on here for like another hour or so, or maybe an hour and a half. I'm just going to see how I feel. You're welcome, Bernice. And I think I said you're welcome, Hector. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payment. Or anyone, kind of wants to chit chat, talk about stuff, maybe some current event stuff that's going on in the world, how it could tie into spirituality and stuff like that. Okay. Psychic work, mediumship work, tarot, shamanic work, healing work, personal growth stuff, spiritual growth stuff. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payment. Hope everyone's having a good, I think it's Tuesday today, right? Tuesday. Wait, no. Yeah, Tuesday. Okay. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, send your payments. Try and attach your question. Just keep in mind that these are really quick messages. They're not really meant to be any longer than 3 to 5 minutes. All right. They're between 3 to 5 minutes long. It depends on the question and the situation. Anybody else? I'm still taking questions, you guys. Probably be on here for like another, hour or so. And also drop a like if you guys are in the chat. This kind of helps the algorithm. That will be also much appreciated. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and post it again. Oh, it's backwards. I just realized that I put this on backwards. Alrighty. Hoi, 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 hoi. Hi, Greenie. Green-eyed goddess. Hi, green-eyed goddess. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. And I hope you're having a good Tuesday wherever you are. So glad to hear. Where is everybody from? I want to know. Where is everybody from? Well, those are the people, those of you guys that are already in the chat. Just curious and sort of like making conversation as I wait for people that want a reading with me. United Kingdom, nice. Hector, Yudav, Yadav. Are you from Israel? Oh, Nepal. Yadav, interesting. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, hold on one sec. So I got a new tattoo and it's like really itchy. Oh, it's raining. Oh, okay. I'm only doing paid readings, so yeah. I'm doing one question readings for $20. So, and I'm only taking payments in the form of CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, Stripe. Yeah, it's healing. I got it like when did I get the tattoo? I got it on Saturday. Yeah, I got it on Saturday, but it's like really itchy. I've gotten many tattoos, so I kind of like, know what to expect. Just the itchiness is just really, really, really uncomfortable. It lasts for like a couple of days till like a week. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't give freebies. Yeah. Unless unless I say that I do give freebies, I'll give them, but I don't give them. I mean, for a while I was giving out free readings, free personal readings with me on Zoom. I just don't know when I'm going to do that again. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do that again. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Hector. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you do? Yeah, I right now I'm not. I can't remember the last time I did a giveaway for a free 30-minute personal reading. I think it was sometime in March. That was the only time. But the only way that you could get a Zoom reading with me is that you just book a reading with me. Yeah, is that you just book a reading with me on my website. That is the only way. Anybody else looking for a one question reading for $20? You guys could send your payment. I'm just gonna Post this again. Here are the payment tags. All right. Okie dokes. So originally, like I was born and raised in New York. Yeah, but I'm Chinese. I'm Chinese. You always look different for ever going through evolution. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means, Green-Eyed Goddess. You always look different for going through evolution. Oh, nice to meet you too. I think this is like the first viewer that I've actually chat with from Nepal. Yeah. I wonder I mean, on my YouTube thing, there are stats on, where people watch me. I'm just going to take a look and see where most people watch me from. Hold on one sec. United States, India, UK, Canada, Australia. Yeah, Nepal, I only get like 2,210 views. Not so much. Yeah. I mean, at least there's people watching me. Your appearance is always changing. I mean, oh. Oh, I think I look the same. But, I guess, people watch me, maybe know me better than me, but, yeah. I would love to. Yeah, I would love to. I'll see. I mean, the past few months I've been going through a lot of changes, so I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going next, but I'm just gonna see because I kind of travel around a lot. Oh, really? Oh, I think another viewer told me that the other day. Yeah, another viewer told me that the other day. Also, it's because I've been in the sun a lot too recently. So, I just came back from Cyprus. I just came back from Cyprus. Oh, really? It's blue. Okay, that's a good color. That's a good color. So you read aura. You read auras. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Now I'm curious. Hold on one sec. Let's see. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh, you do? Okay. What kind of spiritual work do you do? I'm guessing aura work. Okay. Yeah, those with blue auras are emotionally sensitive and self-expressive. Yeah, that's totally me. They may be shy in letting their innermost feelings be known. Yeah, that's very me. Which means you should listen when they speak. Those with teal auras are empathic and sensitive. Uh-huh. Okay. Very cool. Oh, blue is an excellent color for positive energy as it has a calming effect on the psyche, which in turn gives us peace and makes us feel confident and secure. Oh. Mm. You know, I really don't know a lot about aura work, so okay. Wow. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. Information is in the chat. You just have to go back up a little bit, depending on what screens you guys are looking at. I've seen auras and been able to protect things from being a child. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought I was crazy too. Especially, like, you know, yeah. People thought it was people thought I was a little kooky because I was seeing a lot of things when I was a young kid. Hold on one sec. My Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi keeps going in and out when it comes to. Hold on one sec. So, Raquel. Can you post your question again? It didn't really fully post on the payment here. Okay. So if you could post your question again, Raquel or Kelly. Should I put Kelly? Because I'm time stamping these. Let's do 08. Okay. So Kelly, what is your question? Oh dear. Whoops. Hold on. Wheel. Is Kelly here? Can you post your question again? Because I didn't really fully post on the thing here. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check the app here. Let me check the app. Maybe it's on the app. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I didn't really fully post. You see? So Kelly, if you could post your question, that'd be great. I mean, I'm just assuming by looking at the way that it is, you want to know if you will end up in a relationship? Is that it? Will Frederick and I end up in a relationship? Okay. Let's see. Will Kelly and Frederick end up in a committed relationship? What messages do we have here for Kelly regarding Frederick? Will Kelly and Frederick end up in a committed relationship? Will Kelly and Frederick end up in a committed relationship? We have the 9 of Wands here that jumped out. No, this relationship is not so great, to be quite honest, Kelly. There's been a lot of hurt. There's been lies and deception here. If you want to continue moving forward with Frederick here and try to be in some sort of committed relationship with him, it's not going to work. Yeah, I feel like you're going to consistently get hurt over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. He's just not honest. Ace of Swords here. Yeah, this relationship is not going to work. It's already, I mean, if you guys are not committed, basically you are in a relationship that's basically doomed to fail because the communication's not that great. You're dealing with someone who's not honest, okay? Someone who lies, someone who hurts you, all right? So I don't think it's not going to happen. I feel like it's time for you to walk away from this. Yeah, there's nothing for you between you and Frederick here, okay? I feel like there's a lack of loyalty. I feel like there's a lack of honesty. I feel like there's a lack of transparency here. I feel like we have someone here that you're dealing with here that's just not really emotionally invested into you. And you have to accept that. When someone shows you who they are, trust it, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're giving too much to him emotionally. You're basically handing your power away to him by sticking around. I don't know if he's trying to convince you to stay. I don't know if he's making false promises and these promises are not coming to fruition here, but I just don't see it. I just see the lies and the deception continuing. You got the Lovers here. Yeah, this is what you want, but this is not what he wants. Okay? This is what you want. This is not what he wants. We have the Three of Swords here. So I feel like you keep putting yourself in the position where you're getting your heart broken here. Okay, so yeah, I don't see this coming together. I don't see you guys being in a committed relationship. That is what you want. That's what he doesn't want. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, Kelly. Moving on to the next person. Okay, okie dokie. Is there anybody else looking for a one-question reading? You can send your payment. You're welcome, Kelly. Take care of yourself. Don't let someone treat you like that. Yeah, because the longer that you stay, and the more that you're putting yourself in the position to get hurt. So don't let anyone treat you like that. All right, you deserve better. Moving on to the next person. Anybody else looking for a one-question reading, send your payment. Anybody wants to chit-chat, we could chit-chat too. Drop a like if you guys are in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna send. Oh, maybe I'll just leave it. Whatever. It's okay. Okie dokie. Okay, we have Lip Yoga. Cologne, Germany. Okay, cool. Okay. Lip Yoga, can you post your question? I got your payments. This is Nilu. Okay, I'm just going to put you as Nilu. Your timestamp is 1:05:22. And what is your question, Nilu? Sometimes you look glowing. Sometimes. Oh. Whoop. I'm just waiting on. Oh, I want to know if there's going to be a reconciliation between me and a Cancer. Oh, you and a. Oh, okay. You and a Sagittarius. Okay. Will there be a reconciliation between Lilu and the Sagittarius? Will there be reconciliation between Nilu and the Sagittarius? Messages for Nilu regarding the Sagittarius. Will there be reconciliation between Nilu and the Sagittarius? I don't know what the rest of the charts look like, but I mean, in a typical zodiac textbook, Cancers and Sagittarius don't really mesh together. Yeah, so let's see. But also, you can't just base it on the sun sign. You got to take a look at the moon, the rising, the Mercury, the Venus. Two of Swords. I would say no. There will be no reconciliation here with the Two of Swords. That's a no card for me. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is you. This is you here. You know, I feel like when it comes to him, I feel like you're just really guarded. You know, I feel like you're scared to get hurt here, Nilu. Okay, but I would say no. Perhaps you don't want the reconciliation here with the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower here. So the problem with the Sagittarius that ended, the reason why that the connection ended here is because he just cannot keep it in his pants. You know, I feel like he's always searching for the next best thing, searching for some sort of thrill, you know, and I feel like he didn't really give you that emotional stability that you're looking for here. All right, I just don't see a reconciliation happening, and I feel like your subconscious, okay, your subconscious doesn't want it, but I feel like maybe your ego here wants it. Does that make sense? Okay, so we have the Hangman here. I don't see this coming back together. You know, I just feel like what is meant to happen is happening. It's meant to end, and it's supposed to end. I mean, if you guys are talking on and off, yeah, I just don't really see this coming back together. Yeah, I just don't. Seven of Wands here, Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with the Sagittarius who's defensive, plays a lot of mind games, and doesn't really have a lot to offer here. Okay, I also feel like for you, you just don't have anything to give in this situation here, because if you open yourself up, if you open your heart to this individual again, there's a possibility that you might get hurt. So I feel like you're a bit guarded here too. Okay, so Nilu, I hope that was helpful. I mean, if he's with somebody else, he's only with that person for sexy time, nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. You're welcome, Nilu. You're welcome. Anybody else looking for a one question reading, you could send your payment. Anybody else? What is wrong with my hair? Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be on here until 10 p.m. and then after that, I'll just sign off. But I'm open to chit chatting and stuff like that. If you guys want to, if you guys are looking for a one question reading, you guys could send your payment. Try and attach your question to the payment if you can. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I need a trim though. Yeah, I need a trim. I have like fine baby soft hair, So I always had this type of texture here. So it's like really weird sometimes because when you shine a light through it, it looks like I'm bald, but this is how my hair has always been. And interestingly enough, like my hair is not falling out or anything. And I'm 39 years old. And by the time my dad turned 30, I think, all his hair was gone. So maybe it skipped a generation. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is like really kind of like making me confused. Wait, this way? No, this way. No, this way. No, this way. Okay. Well, thanks, Jackie. Let me just. 10 people in the room, 10 likes. Oh, now 11 people. Anyone looking for a one question reading, send your payment. Also, if you guys want to chit chat, I'm open to chit chat too. Just talking, just talking. That's good. Even though it's a general reading, that's good. I try to emphasize and let people know that these are general readings, and some people take them really literally. Virgo. Once upon a time, my Virgo viewership was like the highest. But I think over time people just started to dip out. You know how this works. I mean, sometimes people just move on to other readers, which is like there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you just kind of like find a reader that resonates with you, and people tend to jump around and try other people. Part of our healing is actually hearing the bad, because it's part of the truth. So if people can't hear the bad and can't face the bad, that means they're not really ready to experience the light. They're not really ready to experience joy and happiness. There's a thing that I call there are willful ignorance that are not willing to deal with the truth because it's too painful. So if you bypass what you're meant to do, you're basically not learning what you're supposed to learn in order for you to evolve. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people tend to just bypass things and just, not want to face it. There's a meme that I read recently that really holds true. I'm gonna look it up because I think I saved it on my Instagram. It's kind of like spiritual bypassing. I don't really quite remember the meme, but I'm just going to look it up and see if I could find it, because I do say some stuff that really holds true or rings true to me. Okay. I say so many things here. I can't find it. Hold on one second. I saved so many of them. Yeah. That's me too. I rather hear the truth, because if people can't handle the truth, you shouldn't be watching tarot. Yeah. I do find that, I've been on here for 4 years now. I do find that a lot of people that comes across these readings, they feel that it's negative. It's not. Because if you can't handle the bad, you can't handle the negative, and you're pretending like everything is roses and butterflies and unicorns shooting out of your ass, you're actually not really progressing in life. You're actually stuck. Yeah. So when people say that, oh my God, the reading is so negative and it doesn't resonate with me, well, it's a general read. What if it resonates for somebody else, and you're making an asshole comment like that, and you're basically taking away that person's experience by saying that? So people just need to be more cognizant and more conscious and aware of dropping comments like that. Because if it doesn't resonate with you, it could resonate with somebody else that's going through that. So I always say that sometimes people just make asshole comments, and that is an asshole comment when they say, oh, it doesn't resonate with me. Who cares? It's not about you. It's about for people it resonates for, and they're telling their story in their comments. When someone drops a comment like that, it kind of takes that experience away from them, because this is a safe space for someone to heal. And, so when someone makes an asshole comment like that, I just delete it and I block them. Yeah, I just block them. They make it about them. If they want to make it about them, book a personal reading. Then it's all about you, because I'm tapping into your energies. But people are such assholes. They just are not aware and not conscious of how that comment can actually be hurtful for the person that resonates for. So people need to be a little more conscious and aware, when they make comments like that. It's really not nice. It's really not nice, especially for the person that it resonates with that can't pay for a personal reading. That reading to them is like gold. It's helped somebody. So yeah, I can't even find that meme anymore. I have so many. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's life. We go through these like contraction phases, which are these really hard times where we're able to learn, grow, and evolve during these contraction phases. And then we're at the expansion phase, that's when we're getting out of contraction phase. That's when we go through some sort of spiritual awakening or some sort of spiritual ascension, and we experience bliss, joy, and happiness. If we don't do this, we can't have this. Does that make sense? Because there's two sides to the coin in life. It's never just happy, 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 happy. We go through shits, you know? And being in this incarnation as a human being in this lifetime, it's not easy. We live in a shitty world, and we have to go through these hard times in order for us to experience happiness. If we don't go through those hard times, we actually are not evolving and growing. We're just stagnant. People don't realize that. Yeah, people don't realize that. People tend to have a tendency to come on these readings and they want to hear what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear in order for them to heal, grow, and evolve. And that's why when I do the love readings, that's why there's so much chaos. There's just so much, craziness. And when I do the spiritual readings, the personal, spiritual readings, the healing readings, the personal growth readings, those are more, I mean, I would say those are more positive because there are actual people out there that are working on themselves, working on that relationship with themselves, and not seeking outside satisfaction in order for them to feel good about themselves. Because if you're looking on the outside, that's a huge red flag. But people think that, being in a relationship, with somebody will get rid of all their problems and heal all their pain and all their traumas. That's not true. You got to work on that. You got to work on that yourself. Yeah, you can't put that responsibility on somebody else, because it's not them that's going to make you happy. It's you that's going to make you happy. Because if the other person's making you happy, if this person's gone, for God forbid this person passes away or something like that, which is really terrible, you only have yourself. If this person walks away from you, you only have yourself at the end of the day. When we die, when we go into the grave, we're by ourselves. So it's kind of like, you got to work on being self-sufficient, being able to stand on your own 2 feet and walk on your own 2 feet and not rely on someone to walk for you, which a lot of people in this life have a tendency to do. So how do you personally detach energetically from a person from your past? Let go. Just let go. Just let go and surrender. It's as simple as that. You know, I feel like a lot of people have a tendency to overcomplicate things. Making excuses, debunking the person's behavior. Um, but I say let go. Just let go. Cold turkey. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. This person can't keep you prisoner in your life. Only you can keep yourself prisoner in a situation like that, because anything that you do in life, it actually comes from you. No one's making you do anything that you don't want to do. So sometimes people blame other people for coming back around, and you have that power to say, fuck off. And people don't do that. But people, there are certain people that are very annoying that keeps coming back around, let them come back around. But you don't have to respond to them. You don't have to talk to them. If you truly want to cut somebody out, you have to stick with the decision that you've made and basically cut them out and not talk to them anymore. Yeah, not talk to them anymore. But people tend to, sort of like remain attached because they're still fixated on the fantasy, of what this relationship could have been like, what could have they done better, you know, is there something wrong with me? I just feel like people have to look within themselves instead of looking on the outside. I feel like a lot of people have a tendency to look on the outside instead of looking within, you know. I mean, I have a Cancer rising. I understand. I'm very sensitive, but we also have to recognize what's right for us and what's not right for us. what's not right for us. Our body has that innate ability to push it away and lets us know that this is not right, and we have to really, 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 really trust that. People don't trust it because the ego kind of gets in the way. This is kind of like a form of control, not being able to let go and surrender. How we learn from life, how we grow from life, how we heal is to be able to let go and surrender. People just are, very challenged when it comes to that. It's not an easy thing to do, but that's something humankind has to learn. And kind can perfect it because we have these deities that has perfected that. So we have to constantly work on being self-sufficient, being able to stand on our own 2 feet and not rely on outside forces to make us happy. So I get where you're coming from. I do have a Cancer rising. My boyfriend has a Cancer moon. So, we're constantly 11, 11, 11 people in the room, 11 likes. So I feel like that for you could be a sign for you, Nilu. Okay. And also I get it too. I have a Cancer rising. I can't help but to nurture somebody and be there for somebody. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, that's true. We have to yeah. Because what we don't let go, what we don't release, you're actually hindering yourself from what is meant for you. So if you're holding space for something or somebody that's not giving you what you want, even if someone is willing, like just willy-nilly came in tomorrow into your life, it'll be quite difficult in accepting this person into your life. That's when issues come up. Yeah, that's when issues come up. People just need to let go and surrender and just heal. People need to heal. And when people come up to you, they don't know how to heal. You got to start with yourself. People think that outside things, outside forces could heal them. No, that's not it. Yeah, I mean, you could utilize those tools to assist you, such as like a neutral third party like me, or like a therapist, a life coach, an energy worker, somebody that will be able to give you the tools to help you navigate through those hurdles that you're going through. People don't seek out those, avenues. For me, anytime that I've had issues in my life, I would always seek out help. We will like to think that we could do it ourselves, but we could sometimes the extra assist is just so helpful, and sometimes, that extra assist that can help you see something that you're not seeing too, because sometimes as human beings, the ego can get in the way. Yeah, can get in the way. So I'm going to stay on here for like another 9 minutes. If I'm not going to get any payment, I'm just going to sign off, post the timestamps for everybody. Okay. But I'm still open to chit-chatting here, you guys. I got to try and do one of these like on Saturday or Sunday, because I feel like, especially Sunday, I feel like that's when most people are home. Okay, let's see. Thirteen 13. What does 1313 mean? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Heather. Hold on 1 sec. Oh, I got payment from Heather. Okay. So Heather, what is your question? So Heather's timestamp is 1:29:58. Heather, what is your question? I mean, I do meditate. There's times that I consult with my own psychic. If there is sometimes major life events do happen for me, and sometimes I seek out a psychic or something like that, or I seek out a therapist, just to help me work through things. Um, but there's been times when I go through these major changes, these major life events. Sometimes I do. Yeah, I just spoke to the psychic that I go to just not too long ago. So sometimes the extra assist does help. I do meditate a lot myself. I mean, I practice Vedic meditation. I've been doing that since 2016. That's part of the surrendering and letting go too. Okay, because meditating is not just about silencing the mind, but letting go and surrendering things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life, right? So people think that it's just about you know just silencing the mind, but there's more to that. There's more to that. Okay, so hold on one sec. I'm just gonna check something here really quickly. So Heather posted a question in the comments on my Venmo. Hold on one sec. Okay, Heather, let's see. Will Josh and Heather be in a committed relationship soon? Will Josh and Heather be in a committed relationship soon? What messages do we have here for Heather regarding Josh? Will Josh and Heather be in a committed relationship soon? Will Josh and Heather be in a committed relationship soon? Messages for Josh and Heather. Or Heather. Will Heather and Josh be in a relationship soon? Two of Wands. Somebody here has options. Two of Wands. So Josh has options here, or it could be a situation that Josh could be making a decision, or that Josh is indecisive. Josh could be at a crossroads in their life here, or his life. All right, let's see. Emperor, Aries energy. Seems like he's a bit closed off here. I feel like there's some stuff going on in his life, and I feel like he's the type of person that doesn't allow people to see him sweat. Okay, um, no, I don't think so. He just has a lot of baggage that he's not able to let go here. So he might be holding on to a past relationship here. It just seems like he just can't commit to anybody at this time here, because he just has a lot of baggage. He just has a lot going on here. I don't see him letting this baggage go anytime soon here. He's holding on to this baggage for dear life. Okay, so I would say no. I would say no. I'm going to pull two more cards here. Sometimes that Four of Pentacles could also be indication that somebody here could be going through some sort of financial issue here. This person, Josh, is coming from a place of lack here, okay, with the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. If he wants to be by himself, okay, if he wants to be single, allow that for him. He needs to be by himself right now. He needs time to introspect, self-reflect here, okay? Because I feel like he's going through a lot. He's dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety in this very moment here. He could also be dealing with depression, all right? Yeah, I just don't see it happening. I feel like if you're waiting for him, you're going to be waiting for him for a long time, okay? So I would say no, not anytime soon. He's going through a lot. Yeah, he's going through a lot. Okay, so let's move on to the next person here. Is there anybody else? Oh, so Heather, interesting. If you can't post it online, I probably maybe blocked you. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, you might have said something that I didn't like and they blocked you. Okay, so I'm sorry that you couldn't post a question. But yeah, I do hope that that answer was helpful for you. Okay. Yeah, anyone that can't post any comments on my videos or on my lives, it's because I blocked you. Okay. I tend to block people if someone makes like a nasty comment or a comment that I don't like. Okay. So Anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. Anybody else? I'll probably do one more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. So I'll just stay on for one more. Oh, okay. Okay, Heather. I see your comments. Okay, gotcha. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, so you're like in. Oh, I get it. You're in incognito. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, there is like some sort of incognito mode here on YouTube, like on YouTube. Like you could cloak yourself or hide yourself too. Anybody else looking for a one question reading? You could send your payment. We could chit chat. I'm gonna put out a poll. I'm gonna try something new. Like for those LGBTQ folks that watch me, I'm wondering if I should do the like LGBTQ centric readings. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little thing here. Let's see. See if people are interested. I mean, if I get a lot of like, yeses, I'll probably do them because I was just talking about this with my boyfriend. I feel like it's a good idea, but it depends on how many people want to see it. Anyone wants me to do? Does anyone want me to do? Okay. Want me to do monthly LGBTQ centric love readings? Why can't I post it? Maybe. Now can I post it? Oh. Wait, so how do I do this? This is like a poll that I want to do. Hold on one sec. Maybe I could try image poll, text poll. Yes. No. Let's see. Oh no. Maybe. Okay. Does anyone want me to do monthly? Okay. Is there anybody else looking for a one question reading? Send your payment. I'll do one more bit before I get off here. Anybody want to chit chat? Already have 3 votes. Okay. Nice. Anybody? Well, I'm going to give it a few minutes. If nobody wants a reading, I'll just sign off. All right. I'll just sign off. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night. Have a great day wherever you guys are. I will post the timestamps in the comment section below right after I sign off here, okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.